What's up, guys? Welcome back to my series where I'm going to be breaking down Sakura and a little bit about Street Fighter 4. Yeah, it's been a while. It's good to be back. I'm pretty tired. I just got back from West Coast Warzone. It was a really nice event. The turnout wasn't as big as most majors, but there's a lot of people. It was about 200. So I had a really great time. I hope it's back next year. I'm trying to think of what should I teach you guys today. So what I learned over the past weekend was I saw a lot of new players, right? And some of their problems was like they didn't know how to like start pressure or like to maintain it. So I'm gonna be going over like what you should be doing when you knock your opponent down, and ways to keep them down, ways to bait them. So the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna be going over some things that Sakura can do, and I'm gonna show you how they apply to most characters. I was really happy to see like I had a lot of positive feedback from the last time I did this, so I hope it's just as helpful. A lot of newer players were coming up to me saying they learned a lot, so I'm gonna try and keep building you guys up. I want you guys to be good players one day. So let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go to record. Turn on my buttons. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna start off with a sweep, right? So most of the time you can just dash at your opponent 2 times, and when you dash at them 2 times, it starts off a meaty pressure.
Are you ready? Fight!
Okay, let's see. What did I just do right now? I just did my meaty pressure. Now it just looks like I pressed 2 buttons, right? Nothing special. But wait.
Let's get started. Fight!
Oh, Ryu. What are you trying to do, dude? You trying to backdash? What are you doing, son? Yeah, you can't backdash. Alright, so what I just did right there is called an option select. When you're doing an option select, it covers 2 options. So say they're like mashing crouch light kick or crouch jab. If you go up and you do it correctly, it'll make them block, or it'll counter hit them most of the time. Say Sakura hits that crouch jab, you can convert into crouch medium kick into DP. It's like so. Hold on. Kind of like that motion, but since Ryu has super, yeah, you get the idea. Okay, so yeah. So that's one way of starting your pressure. Another thing you can do is once you start conditioning them that you're gonna start doing meaty pressure, you want to mix up going up to them and doing delay crouch check. Because if you delay your crouch check, it'll bait all of your opponents, like your opponent doing Shoryuken. Hold that shit. What's up, Rising Sun?
Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
Let me show you. Let me try and mash DP on my wake up. Let's see. I know a lot of people have problems with that, so let's see what a delayed crouch check will do to that. Oh, I mistimed it, but oh. Watch. Oh, she got rigged. Oh no. What happened, Sakura? I must have mistimed it.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
Try that again.
Are you ready? Fight!
Damn it. Okay, but you get the idea. Yeah, see? When Ryu wakes up with a reversal DP, you will always block it if you do your delay crouch check on time. And say they, one of their only options to get out of this is they have to stand tech or mash jab. So you really want to like, that's why I tell people like, when you're doing offense, you have to mix up your options, because unless they're a pretty bad player, like on defense, they'll just keep doing the same thing. Like they'll keep mashing crouch tech or delaying crouch tech or doing stand tech or DP. So you really want to mix up your offensive options. Now let's go into frame traps. Some people don't know what a frame trap is. Well, let me explain it to you. You have to understand their options on their wake up, right? So like I just said, your options on defense, this can apply to you too. If you're having troubles with defense, here's how you mix it up. You want to mix up stand tech, delay your crouch check. If you do crouch check too quick, crouch check is when you hit when you're crouching with down back and you're hitting crouch light kick and crouch light punch at the same time. The grab buttons. So if you do that too soon, you're gonna get thrown out of your crouch tech. So like I was saying, crouch tech, stand tech, backdash. There's also focus backdash. Let me not go into that too much, but the reason I'll go into that later. But like the reason why you'd want to do focus backdash is to bait option selects, like I was telling you earlier. The reason why is because you do this, you'll get reset in the air, right? So let me show you. Okay, so I just did my option select, right? Normally if I just did a regular backdash, what would happen? I would get knocked down. They would hit my backdash. Oh, look at that, Ryu just got out. So what can Sakura do to beat that? So this is where coming in like mixing up your defensive options comes into play. You keep doing the same thing, you're gonna get wrecked. That's just how the game works.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
So what Sakura can do, or anyone can do, to focus backdashes is you throw them, right? You just throw them. So it's a constant mind game. You're like, are they gonna throw me? Are they gonna frame trap me? Are they gonna whatever, you know? Or what are they gonna do? So it's always a guessing game, but like that's where reading your opponent comes into play. Like, how good is their offense? How good is their defense? You know, you have to pick up on your opponent's patterns. If you keep doing the same thing, or if they keep doing the same thing, you have to be able to pick up on that. And that comes in time. Like you don't, unless you're really good off the bat and you're natural, then good stuff. Like you're gonna catch on quick and you're gonna do well. So, but for most people like myself, it takes a long time to learn to adapt to read your opponent. Okay, so let me break down what frame traps are. Let's keep building up your offense. So, say you condition them to not backdash. They stop backdashing, right? Some people will either panic and start mashing jab, which is another good defensive option. it'll beat them trying to hit your delay crouch check, right? But if you're doing, say you're doing regular mash jab, you'll beat them. And it makes it frustrating because your opponent has to guess, oh, are they going to mash jab? Are they going to delay their crouch check, backdash, whatever. You'll end up missing out on some things. Like say I want to frame trap, right? But if I frame trap, if I want a really good frame trap, I'm going to have to give up some form of an option select. Unless you want to go for something universal, like say you do an option select, right? And they're mashing jab. You can frame trap with crouch strong, and you can hit confirm on counter hit in the crouch medium kick, in the DP. So the only way that you can link crouch medium kick after crouch medium punch is on counter hit. The reason why is because you have more time, or you have more frames on, say you hit their crouch check, you get counter hit, right? You have more frames to link a higher frame move. Usually if I just did crouch medium punch and they did like something that didn't, like say if they didn't crouch check and they did stand tech instead, right? I wouldn't get counter hit because when you stand tech you avoid counter hit. So that's why I kind of like going for, like, if you know they're gonna stand tech, go for something that'll beat the stand tech initially, right? Because smarter players will start doing stand tech and they'll mix up crouch check and crouch jab and stuff. Because if you're mixing up stand tech and crouch tech, it's harder to guess when I can get my counter hit set up. Unless I do like crouch medium kick into Tatsu, that'll beat the stand tech too. So that's good too, but you're at risk if you do like, if they know you're gonna do crouch medium punch into Tatsu, they can just DP through, right? So you really have to mix it up. You can't just keep doing crouch medium kick. You have to like mix it up. Maybe like walk back roundhouse or just walk back. I like both. Keep them guessing. Maybe even crouch medium punch into delay Hadoken, stuff like that. But you're always at risk of a jump, so like that's why walking back is good. And or crouch medium punch and backdash if you don't want to like get swept for walking back. That's good to reset the spacing. And yeah. You'll pick up on these things as you keep playing, but I'm trying to give you like a basic level to start off with. So once you have like a good like base to start off with, then you can really start leveling up. So let me go back to frame traps. Okay, so say that Ryu is doing crouch check, right? Alright, let's see what just happened. I did a crouch jab, right? And a close medium punch after. Let's see what happens when Ryu tries to stand tech. Oh, Ryu, you just tried to stand tech, huh? You got blown up. What happened? Okay, so that's one of my personal favorite frame traps because it's like a 3-point hit confirm. Like, say they're mashing stand tech on their wake up, and I hit them with close. If I hit them with crouch jab, I can combo in a crouch medium punch, in a crouch medium kick, and a DP. So like, I like that one. It's my preferable one because like it covers so many options. But like, I'm sacrificing damage, of course, because like, say I could just go for like crouch jab into fierce Tatsu into like stand like kick DP and get way more damage. But I like the crouch jab in a close medium punch DP because for one I get more meter and I'm able to hit confirm that a lot better than my close fierce in a Tatsu. And plus, like, if I do close fierce in a Tatsu, I'm stuck like right next to them, right? Whereas, I mean, like, I'm stuck like kind of further away from them. But if I do close medium punch, I'm closer to them, and I have frame advantage. Close medium punch on block is +3 frames. So like, say they block the close medium punch, I can like jab, I can walk forward, jab, crouch medium kick. I have options. Whereas I just do close fierce in the Tatsu, I'm like stuck like kind of further away. I have to backdash, or I have to delay my crouch check and block. It makes me feel like I have more options. Like that's just how I feel personally. So like that's one good option, the frame trap. And like I said, if you want to go for less damage and just go for the option select in the crouch medium punch into Tatsu, that's good too. It's all preference, but this is just what I'm comfortable with, and I'm just trying to like show you guys my thought process. So, can I explain how the simple sweep option select works? Yeah. So you're just hitting like. Let me show you the inputs, right? So. Okay, so look. Okay. You see that crouch light kick? I'm doing crouch light kick and I'm hitting crouch jab and sweep at the same time, right? The reason why I'm doing this is because like this is the most simple block string, right? And then like if you do any button after, you're at risk, right, of getting Shoryuken right here. Say you do crouch strong over and over and over, you're going to get DP'd eventually. So you have to mix up, do your block string and like delay crouch medium punch, or you can even walk back and do crouch medium kick in a DP. But you just have to be aware of like, if you're doing crouch medium kick a lot and they just hit you with focus attack like they're reading it, they can crumple your crouch medium kick in the Hadouken. Let me show you what I mean. Alright, so let's see. So say I go like this, over and over and over. This is my go-to pressure, right? Oh, Sakura, what happened? So that's like a kind of like an old school, I guess, like tech at this point in the game. Like a lot of people know this by now, but I'm sure it's new info to you, to some of you guys out there. If you read a crouch medium kick into a fireball, you can just smack them with level 1 focus, right? And if they do crouch medium kick in a fireball, you will counterpoke them. Most of the time, unless they're doing like EX fireball, which is also a good mix-up. Like say you walk back, you do that. Like I said, like I'm trying to give you like just a base to start off with. You have to really like work on reading your opponent, because some people might be crazy and they say they do you keep doing crouch medium kick in a fireball. Sometimes they'll just go all in ultra. So you really have to like read your opponent. You can't autopilot is what I'm trying to emphasize that the most. You can't autopilot. You have to work on like reading your opponent. Like say your opponent is like delaying crouch check a lot off your option select. You can walk forward and like hit confirm. You can get a counter hit on your crouch strong into sweep with Ryu, right? For Sakura, it could be like crouch strong into low medium kick DP. So you really have to work on reading your opponent. That's one of the most important parts of Street Fighter. But as long as you're mixing up your pressure, I think that's really important. If you just want like simple strings and stuff, like to try and like net counter pokes on like people mashing jab, you can do a option select, delay your jab in the crouch medium kick and kick confirm DP with Sakura, right? It's pretty simple. Like it's probably one of the easier kick confirms in the game. So if you're playing Sakura, you really want to work on your jab in a crouch medium kick confirms, because like when you do jab in a crouch medium kick, see how I'm doing crouch medium kick and I'm buffering the motion, right? I'm gonna hit confirm just like that with Sakura. With Ryu, it's not really viable, but remember, this is for Sakura right now. So you can always sacrifice damage for positioning, which is like,
It's the battle
positioning
of
is
the
like
century.
equally as important as damage. But there's some points when you have a good read where you should be going more for the damaging option. Also, another thing, if you do crouch medium crouch medium kick, say I just walk back. Let me teach you guys something. Alright. Okay. Let me show you something. So a lot of the times at a more like intermediate level or at a higher level, when you do, let's see, when you do a block string, right? Some people will always try and press a button after, like a further button, not just crouch tech, stand tech. There's also crouch medium kick tech, right? You option select your crouch tech with a higher priority move, like crouch medium kick. So you do crouch medium kick to try and hit them, right? Okay, let's see if they do like crouch medium kick themselves. Like say they do a block string in a crouch medium kick. All right, let me see. Let's see what happens, alright? Okay. So say I do crouch medium kick. Oh, what? Sakura just walked back and it whiffed. What could have happened there, guys? So, for Sakura, one thing she could have done, if they're really doing crouch medium kick, you can do stand light kick in the DP, right? And this is called abusing negative edge. When you do stand light kick in a DP, let me show you when I do stand light kick into DP by itself. What will happen? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Why is it coming out? I don't like that. Okay, so here's how you fix this. You want to do stand light kick DP, right? You know how you in DP with the fierce punch, right? The right bumper. You want to hit RB and hold it. Just hold the Shoryuken button. Let's see what happens now. Oh, it's not coming out. What happened? Why is it changing so much? This is all because of negative edge. Without negative edge, my DP would come out every time after I did sound like it. So if you're reading the crouch medium kick really hard, or this is pretty safe, so you could kind of just do it. When you do stand light kick moves like that, they're pretty safe. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna try and crouch medium kick. Oh, what was that? Oh, why you do this, Sakura? You're so cheap. Oh, what the hell? You can also do it with the crouch light kick. I think that one might be even better. Yeah, look at that. Every time it's hitting it. Every time. I love it. That cheap stuff. Oh. Oh. So what is Ryu's option right here? You even hit my sweep. You have to really have a good timing on your sweep right after. You can sweep. You can fireball, but sometimes that's why, like, if you're playing a good opponent, they'll mix it up. They won't keep doing crouch medium kick after you bait them with your own crouch medium kick. They'll start doing fireball. They'll backdash. They'll jump in sometimes if you're really being predictable. But your most solid options are like you can do a higher placing move like a sweep or fireball. Even like at that distance, you could probably even focus attack. Yeah. And you got pressure. So you really want to mix up your options on defense everywhere. You can't just keep doing the same move, because like when you do like a sweep or you hold focus or something, or Hadoken, it makes you look kind of random. But like you need to have that kind of like ability to mix it up, because you need to mix it up in order to not be predictable, right? So sometimes it's good to be random, especially if you have the right read. You need to be random. It's called mixing it up. It's not even random. You're just, you know your options, you know what you can do, you know how to mix it up. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. If you do the motion for DP before you do crouch medium kick, the Toshis will come out, I think. Okay, so let me go over that real quick, because I know that's a problem for a lot of Sakura players. It was for me, for sure. So when you're going forward with Sakura, you want to go forward. If you're moving forward, right? If you're moving forward and you just try and do crouch medium kick, you will get a Toshi. It's because you're walking forward. When you walk forward, it makes the DP motion come out too easy. So what you want to do is you go forward, and then down back, right? You go forward, down back, down, down forward, down, down forward. So that's how you get your full DP motion out. When you go down back is when you want to hit crouch medium kick, and then do the DP motion and hit confirm. This is how you hit confirm easier too off crouch medium kick in a DP. Bam! I am hit confirming right now. And you can too. Sometimes it's hard to really get that down every time. But with enough practice, you can do it a lot easier.
Let's get started. Fight!
Bam. I hope that helps you guys hit confirm a little better too. Because I know I struggle with that a lot, like for more than like a couple months. Like hit confirming took me like years to work on. I'm starting to get at the point where I can start hit confirming, but it's still hard. So yeah, I hope that helps some people out there to learn to work on the pressure and to mix up their defensive options. Because if you're not doing that, then you're gonna become too predictable. Because at a higher level, people will catch on to things, and if you want to get to the higher level, you have to really learn to mix it up. So yeah. So that concludes my lesson for Sakura and Street Fighter today. Now I'm gonna be playing subscribers, and yeah, if you wanna play, send me an invite at CrossCounterTV.